In the world of professional sports, power has always been in the hands of owners, general managers, and billion-dollar corporations. But in the last decade, one name has disrupted their hierarchy more than other: Klutch Sports. Founded by Rich Paul, a high school dropout who once sold jerseys from the trunk of his car, Klutch isn't just an agency, it's a symbol of change. It represents a seismic shift in how athletes manage their own careers, demand respect, and take control of their futures. With LeBron James at the center, Klutch has become both admired and feared. Its rise challenged the status quo and sparked fierce debates about player empowerment, power dynamics, and whether one agency can have too much influence. This is the story of how Klutch Sports changed the business of basketball forever. Before Klutch was a brand, before Klutch was a movement, it was a relationship. A friendship born in the early 2000s in Akron, Ohio. Rich Paul was selling throwback jerseys out of his car at Cleveland Hopkins Airport when he met a teenage LeBron James. Paul's hustle, authenticity, and style caught LeBron's attention. A bond was formed, and the rest is history. When LeBron turned pro, Paul became part of his inner circle. But he didn't want to just ride coattails. He wanted to learn the business. He started working under established agent Leon Rose at CAA. There, he gained experience negotiating deals and understanding the business side of the NBA. In 2012, Rich Paul launched Klutch Sports Group. The message was clear. This was going to be different. This wasn't just about maximizing contracts. It was about maximizing control. Chapter 2, Klutch Takeover. From the beginning, Klutch made noise. Rich Paul wasn't just representing players, he was helping them shape their destinies. After LeBron, Klutch signed stars like Eric Bledsoe, Tristan Thompson, and Draymond Green. Then came Ben Simmons, John Wall, and ultimately Anthony Davis, creating one of the most controversial moves in Klutch's history. In 2019, Anthony Davis, still under contract with the New Orleans Pelicans, demanded a trade. His agent? Rich Paul. The result? One of the messiest trade sagas in recent NBA memory. But eventually, Davis got what he wanted. A trade to the Lakers, where he joined LeBron James. To many, this was the power of Klutch in full force. To critics, it was manipulation. But to players, it was empowerment. Finally, someone was helping the athletes play the game on their own terms. Chapter 3, The LeBron Effect. LeBron James isn't just Klutch's biggest client, he's his foundation. By sticking with Rich Paul, even as skeptics questioned Paul's lack of traditional experience, LeBron legitimized Klutch. He didn't just sign with them, he co-signed them. Their partnership blurred the lines between agent and athlete. Critics asked, was LeBron just a client, or was he secretly running the show? Whether or not that's true, one thing's clear. LeBron used his influence to open doors, not just for himself, but for other athletes who wanted to be heard, seen, and respected. And Rich Paul used that trust to build an empire. Chapter 4, Criticism and Controversy. Not everyone cheered for Klutch. Front offices complained about power imbalances, rival agents accused Rich Paul of bending the rules, critics said Klutch's players were dodging accountability and dictating terms unfairly. Then came the NCAA's infamous Rich Paul Rule, a new guideline requiring agents to hold a bachelor's degree to represent college athletes. Many saw it as a direct shot at Paul. The backlash was swift, and the rule was ultimately dropped. Still, the message was clear. Klutch was too powerful for people's comfort. But Rich Paul didn't back down. He kept growing, kept winning, and kept proving that access to power wasn't reserved for the privileged few. Chapter 5, Beyond Basketball. Klutch was never just about basketball. It was about culture. In 2019, Klutch merged with United Talent Agency, bringing Rich Paul into the world of Hollywood representation. Soon after, Klutch began signing NFL players and even MLB talent. The agency became a symbol, a black-owned business breaking barriers in a traditionally white-dominated industry. For young athletes and entrepreneurs across the country, Klutch represented something bigger than sports. It represented possibility. Chapter 6: The Legacy of Klutch Sports. Today, Klutch Sports isn't just successful, it's iconic. It changed how agents operate, how players think, and how deals get done. It forced teams and leagues to confront new realities, that the talent holds the power, and that empowerment isn't negotiable. And it started with just two kids from Akron who believed in loyalty, vision, and doing things their own way. Klutch didn't reshape basketball, it redefined business forever. From selling jerseys in the Cleveland airport to shaping the future of professional sports, Rich Paul and Klutch Sports proved that power doesn't have to come from pedigree. Sometimes it comes from belief in yourself, belief in your people, and belief that the game can be played differently. This was the rise of Klutch, and the game will never be the same.